What I do here is, of course, we're grounding strongly down and activating down into this leg, into my shoulder blade, and I'm actively pushing my foot into my hand. Hi gang, Denise here, and this is Pose of the Week. Today our pose is Supta Matsyendrasana, or supine twist. So I'm going to pull myself down into position here. And, you can come into this twist a number of ways. Maybe you're coming from here and then dropping one foot down. The reason I'm showing you this posture today is because it's another one of those poses where I'm not passive. I stay active in this posture. So if you're able to catch the foot in your hand and take the foot off to the side, you can either use the great toe or the side of your foot. What I do here is, of course, we're grounding strongly down and activating down into this leg, into my shoulder blade, and I'm actively pushing my foot into my hand. So as soon as I do that, I'm pushing quite firmly. Actually, I'm pushing as hard as I can, foot into hand. That just lights up my whole body. I actually have less resistance to being in this position here. Actually, just my muscles actually really love being active here. If you have students who can't quite straighten, you might decide to use a strap for this. I always recommend people use the shortest strap that they can so that they can really push into that and do it with some leverage. And then of course, we'll take this across the body, change hands, and they, again, are going to ground down through their floor leg and then push into this leg. And they're pushing as firmly as they can. And if you're able to use your hand, use your hand. But again, if I push my foot here, it's actually going to help me ground into my opposite shoulder at the same time. So it's almost like your students can assist themselves and they're staying active in the pose, which again is going to strengthen their tissues at that end range, which improves the quality and the resiliency of their tissue much more than simple stretching would. So, again, I talk about staying active in the practice until Savasana. And this is another case of where I'm using a posture that could easily be quite passive. I could totally relax here, but then I wouldn't be getting the other benefits that I get from staying active. And also, I find I have much better release in Savasana if I've been active throughout the entire practice. So of course, it depends on why you're practicing. But personally, I'm practicing so that my body will be strong and I'll be able to walk and enjoy my life until I'm about 100 and I don't have any further use for my body. But that's me. Anyways, see if you like staying active in that supine twist. It really changes the feel of the posture, but it's absolutely delicious. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye for now.